Guys, Arsenal have just done something which no one expected. I don't know about you guys, but I did not expect this. And I'm sure even the Arsenal fans did not expect this kind of win versus Real Madrid at the Emirates. They just humiliated Real Madrid at the Emirates with 3-0. 3-0. The only thing that Real Madrid got is a red card for Camavinga. That's all they got. And of course, in this video, I'm gonna react to that match. So make sure that you watch this video till the end. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video. Now let's get started. Now, first of all, I want to congratulate Arsenal because they have just done something that every team wants to do in the first place, and that is knocking off Real Madrid out of the Champions League. Now, listen, they haven't done that completely. They have done like 50% of the job because this was the first leg. Now they need to do this on the second leg, and the second leg is at the Santiago Bernabeu. But listen, guys, Real Madrid have never come back after going 3-0 down in the first leg. Like, when 3-0 down, they haven't come back. Like, that's a stat in the history. So I don't think that anything is going to happen at the Santiago. Now, I'll come to it, that why specifically in this second leg that's not going to happen, that Real Madrid are not going to come back. I'll give you the reason why in the end of the video. But right now, guys, let's look at the match and let's look at the stats of this match. So Arsenal had a better possession of Real Madrid, 53 compared to 47 of Real Madrid. They had 12 shots, 11 on target. 12 shots, 11 on target. Arsenal. And this is the Arsenal in which Saka just came back from injury. There's Martinelli. There's no actual striker. There's Mikel Merino as a false nine, who also scored in this match, which we'll come into it later, okay? But Real Madrid having 9 shots and 3 on target, and corners, Arsenal having 5 corners and Real Madrid having 3 corners throughout the whole game. So from this already, you can see that how Arsenal absolutely dominated Real Madrid. But now let's look at the actual match and what happened in the match. So when it comes to the match, guys, what happened is that, first of all, in the first half, almost nothing happened. Like, there's no special things that happened in the first half because no goals were scored in the first half. But also, there were a couple of chances of both sides, including that Mbappe chance that he had to give Real Madrid the lead. But of course, David Rea was just right there. He wasn't able to give the lead. But yeah, I mean, there were a couple of chances, but nothing special in the second half, in the first half. But in the second half, this is where it starts to get interesting. In the 57th minute, Arsenal get a free kick. And you know these guys, how good they are this season when it comes to scoring from set pieces, free kicks, corners. These are the things that they want, and they get one. And they took it very seriously. Declan Rice gets takes the free kick, and he scores. And when he scored, the whole Emirates Stadium, all the Arsenal fans, started to shout like wow. Like, I was watching the match in the TV, but you can see, like, even though you're not there, but it's like you're there because you see that how the shouts were. The whole stadium erupted suddenly, because before this, the stadium was like neutral, I would say, moderate shouting from the Arsenal fans and the Madrid fans. But after this, like, wow, even I was like watching, like, what just happened? Declan Rice just scored a free kick, a direct one, and the way he scored it, he like, this is the wall, and then he just did this. The ball went like this to the net, and Thibaut Courtois did not reach that free kick, bro. He did not reach that far corner. He did not. And it went in. And this was just the beginning of the humiliation, bro. After like 12 minutes, in the 70th minute, Arsenal get another free kick. And I think it was the free kick which Bukayo Saka was trying to... Because, you know, when Bukayo Saka is like running towards the goal, trying to shoot, he tries to create at least something. And in these two scenarios, even the first free kick, he was the one who created it. He tries to get a foul. And it was not far away from the goal. Like, not too far. But in the 70th minute, guys, Arsenal get another free kick. Who takes it again? Declan Rice. And who could have thought that this, first of all, that first one was very difficult to go in. Who could have thought that this next one was gonna be even better than the first one? The first one he did it like this, like around the wall. But the second one, it goes up the wall on the top corner where Thibaut Courtois was not able to reach. And at this point, guys, the Emirates was like, wow, what are we just seeing? What are we just seeing? Arsenal did a very good job. And after just five, and listen, from that first free kick, Arsenal were playing football. They were playing football like never before in this match because they have a lead. You know, when you get the lead, there's a different kind of momentum that appears. And in Arsenal, that was present. So they were just going for it, and they went for it. And in the 75th minute, Merino scores. The false nine, who came from Real Sociedad, scores a curler. It's like going like this. And Thibaut Courtois tried to reach there, and he did. Of course, he wasn't able to. He wasn't able to. The goal was already done. 3-0 Arsenal. 3-0. Who could have thought that something like this is going to happen? And of course, the goal was assisted by Miles Lewis-Skelly. And let's talk about Miles Lewis-Skelly. Miles Lewis-Skelly is playing as a left back at Arsenal. But in that match yesterday, and also a couple of matches of Arsenal, which I see personally, he comes from the left back position and tilted the midfield, tries to create something, battling up with Camavinga, Valverde, Modric, all of these great midfielders. He's battling up with all these three. He's controlling the midfield, even though he's a left back. So that was amazing to see. And this is something that Real Madrid were lacking. Whenever Real Madrid tried to come forward, the only players that actually come forward are Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and Bellingham. Those were the only four that were coming forward. But when it came to Arsenal, like whenever Real Madrid go forward and they dispossess, what happens is that every single, like from the wingers until the fullbacks, even the fullbacks started to come forward. Because there was a different energy when the first free kick was scored. Like Arsenal were playing completely different football. And to be honest, Real Madrid could have conceded more goals. Like there was a couple of like two chances where Arsenal were like shooting and the ball was bouncing back. And then we were shooting it. I thought that there was a fourth goal coming at that point. Or like a third goal, I think. But it ended 3-0. It could have been 5-0, to be honest. 5-0, because the way Arsenal were playing in that second half. Unbelievable. Then, of course, after the 75th minute, where Merino scored, like Arsenal were still going for it. The only thing that, the only bad thing that happened in this match for Arsenal is that Bukayo Saka was taken out. And I think he was injured. So that might be a concern, that is he going to play for the second leg? I hope that he does. But in this match, the tactics of Arsenal of set pieces have worked 100%. 2 free kicks scored by the same guy in just under 15 minutes. And then, of course, that curler from Merino. And imagine if at least one corner was scored in this match out of those 5 corners. What could have happened? It would be like devastating for Real Madrid. Now, the thing is, people say that Arsenal is through. And I personally think that he's through. But of course, then people say that there's the Santiago Bernabeu, this is Real Madrid of the Champions League. I agree with that. I totally agree. It's not that I'm saying that Real Madrid is not able to do a comeback. But at this point, bro, all odds are going towards that Real Madrid is going to be knocked out. He is knocked out already. He's not going to be able to do anything special at the Bernabeu. And that I'm going to give you right now. The reason why Real Madrid are not going to be able to beat Arsenal at the Bernabeu. Look, the last 3 games that were played at the Bernabeu, which were also in a row. The first game, Real Madrid versus Leganes, where they conceded 2 goals. They won the game 3-2, but conceded 2 goals. The next game, Copa del Rey semifinal, Real Madrid, Real Sociedad, 4-4. They conceded 4 goals. So that's a total of 6 until now. And then the next game, which was the last game before the game versus Arsenal, 2-1 win for Valencia away at the Bernabeu, a team that has never won a single away game so far this season in La Liga, have won at the Bernabeu. With that thing on top that covers the stadium, still they won. So you can say that goals are gonna come at the Bernabeu because the Real Madrid defense right now, I don't know what's happening. Like, there was Alaba yesterday, Rudiger, Asensio, Lucas Vasquez. Still nothing happened. Nothing happened. They weren't able to stop these guys. So if you think that they're gonna make a comeback, I don't think so. I think that it's likely like 95% that Arsenal are through. Arsenal are through, bro. Like, I don't care what you say, Arsenal are through. And Real Madrid is going to be knocked out of the Champions League by Arsenal. And this is going to be historic. This is going to be remembered, bro. This win, 3-0 win, is going to be remembered. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.